Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This week we're gonna try to do Apollo style landing on Minmus. So let's get started. We start by building a lander with our docking ports on top, now that we have docking ports. So this will be our lander basically. Add some communication and some science experiments. Battery and solar panels. Okay, so that's it. So now we add our main ship. Let's add some struts so it doesn't break during the ascent. This will be our transfer stage. And add some more science experiments. Now we have our transfer stage. Don't forget to put everything on it, like parachutes, solar panels, batteries, and so on. Okay, so don't forget to put our docking port on the main ship so we can dock on it. So that's the goal. And now we're gonna put our main stage and let's put some big engine on it. I'm looking for the weight to thrust ratio and I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea if this thing gonna have enough thrust to lift us up. But since I can't find it, we just have a first test run. Okay, let's put Bob in there because he's a scientist. He will help us with the science experiments and add some fuel lines. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's give it a name and let's go on the launching pad and start. Okay, so off we go. Everything good because we have the side boosters. But once we drop the side boosters, we notice that our velocity is decreasing, meaning we don't have enough thrust. So let's add more engines, bigger engines, and start again. Off we go. This time we have a really good thrust. It starts our turn. Okay, we'll see once the side boosters are empty if we have enough thrust. And we don't really, but I think it's good enough since we're out of the atmosphere. So let's circularize. Let's put ourselves horizontal until we reach about 80 kilometers. That's good. And now let's circularize our orbit and let's try to make a transfer to Minmus. Let's find a good encounter. There we go. 900 delta V, that's okay. I think it's not the best, but it's good enough. We have enough fuel. So let's go through the burn, ditch our middle stage and refine our encounter. Here we go. Fine refinements, fine tuning. Okay, a little too much. We want to go with the rotation of the planet since we're going to do a rendezvous with our ship and dock around it. So there we go. Equatorial orbit is good. It's easiest. Let's warp there and retrograde. Burn, circularize our orbit. We're about 7 kilometers from the surface. Good enough. Okay, once we're happy, we're gonna get away from our main ship, do some experiments, and go back with Jebediah, who's in the lander. So let's get the lander ready. It's pretty easy to land on Minmus since the gravity is so low. So we just approach slowly and 30 meters per second, 20, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah, that's perfect landing. Let's get Jebediah out there, make some experiments, plant a flag, and take some surface samples. So there goes Jebediah, jumping off, of course, falling down. And as I said, the gravity is so low that we actually slide around the planet and run back to our ship. Go, 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 Jebediah. There he goes. And plant a little flag. Minmus, the first Minmus step. Get a nice little picture, selfie. There we go. Okay, let's take some surface samples. Get back in the lander. No, it's the other side. It's the other side. There we go. And let's put our ship as target. And off we go. Oh, wrong direction. Luckily we don't have much gravity, so it doesn't really matter. So here we try to get the closest encounter as possible, and we're gonna fine tune a bit later. So here we got about 2 kilometers, I think, which is good enough. We'll do the rest by hand. If we go, we burn. Don't forget to put your on the nav ball to put the target as reference. And we start docking. Of course, we're in the night side, we won't see anything. And also, of course, we didn't put any RCS. So we're gonna have to dock without RCS and in the dark, pitch black. Great. So the way to approach it is just to go towards the target and kill your relative velocity, relative speed. Don't go too fast. Here we go about 15 meters per second. So now we're back in the orbit speed. So here we go, target. So we're about 1 meters per second, now 0.2, that's a good approach. We target our port, docking port, and docked we are. That was nice. Now we're getting in the sun, we see our 2 ships nicely dock. Transfer the remaining fuel in the main ship. We don't need it, but why not? Collect all the science experiment. Get back in the capsule of the main ship. Get back as said. Come on, Bob. Okay. Ditch the lander. Bam. And burn back to Kerbal. So we start to burn here. We go 1 time around because we want to be at our apollaps when we brake. So we're going to save some delta V. There we go. Very high eccentric orbit. But it's okay. We have a lot of fuel left. So we're going to use that remaining fuel to break us down a little bit because the re-entry is going to be really fast at this point. So Bob is getting out, getting some more EVA action. And there we go. Let's try to brake. Use the rest of our fuel just to slow us down a bit. Actually, we have enough ablator shield on our landing pod, but yeah, just use the fuel we have left. There we go. Burn the rest of the fuel. Burn, 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 burn. So we will have a soft re-entry and soft landing. Okay, everybody's ready. Ditch our stage. And we have only our command pod left. Re-entry. Getting in hot. Dropping the parachutes. And 3, 2, 1. And touchdown. Not yet. And touchdown. So we've done it. That was a nice little Apollo style mission, and we gathered 560 science from it. So let's get our next nodes. We're gonna get the bigger solar panels or the relay. I think the antennas is better. Get the antennas and look around what's good in there. We're probably gonna go for bigger rockets. So get aviation parts, yes, get the propulsion systems and the heavy rocketry. We're actually aiming for the nuclear engine, so we go with these nodes and maybe go for some small fairings. And that's it for today. Next we're probably gonna go to Juna or try at least. So let me know in the comments if there's something I can improve, if it was too fast or anything, and of course like and subscribe. Thank you, see you next week.